That's our view. Just a 2-minute walk. Alright, day 2, St. Catharines. We're in Port Dalhousie. I've been calling it Dalhousie. I'm wrong. I'm not right, ever. It's a beautiful area. Tons of birds, beautiful houses, very calm, peaceful. This is like the rich neighborhood. Like, if you could, you would live here. And our Airbnb was actually cheaper than most of the others. Why not spring for it? So we're heading to the lake, see what the lake life is like, and then we have some other tasks ahead of us. St. Catharines might be our new home. So far, so good.
Let me fly towards my hands, towards my hands.
Are you believing the character of that house? It's just all wood. That thing will blow down in the first tornado. And this thing, oh, you gotta love it. And they bought the red car, you know why. Because they match. They match the socks to the boots. The cuteness is real on that one. Yellow and red, little tiny mini porch. We could be sitting there having our tea. In St. Catharines, porches, one is not enough. You have to wrap it around your house into a street. A porch street, if one might call it. Look at that. All porch all the time. Now this right here is donated land. I looked on Google Maps. Somebody bought this land just to give it to the world so we could have a place to just sit and listen to the waves of Lake Ontario. Wow, that's generosity. That's what the people of St. Catharines are like. They just want you to be happy. Alrighty, we have found the beach. This is access. Just go down the stairs and all your dreams come true. There's people swimming out there. Yeah, it's like cold and windy today. I'm on a tropical island. You know, I'm just encountering my first potential deal breaker of the beach. All I'm getting is boat gasoline right now. Because it's like, there's this Port Dalhousie, if you will. And all these boats are parked there, maybe idling or something. I don't know why it's happening. But all I smell is gasoline. And usually, like, you'd be at a beach to get the fresh air from the lake, bringing all this amazing, the negative ions and everything. So this has been my whole debate about this town. Do we want to be close to this beach in the north end here? Or further south where all the forests and the nature trails are? Now that I smell the gasoline fires, there are seagulls bothering the children. That's fine. They're just like swarming that family. Yeah, just seagulls and geese and gasoline. That's my first impression. Okay, important test here. Is it colder on this side of Lake Ontario? Oh, it is cold, but I think you're right, hon. It's not as cold. Does this remind you of the Thailand days? Oh, he's in an ocean. He's in an ocean. She went way out there. My pants don't go that high. I gotta go above the knee on these. She's way out there. She found a sandbar or something. I will say the beach is much smaller than Toronto's beach. It's basically just from that little point to not very far until you reach the pier, which is like right there. Whereas Toronto, I don't know, it's probably like 10 or 15 times that. Like, you can ride a scooter for, it seems like half an hour. Alright, we're on the pier. This seems to be a beautiful walk. People come out here, they go right to the end, they come back, that's what they do. This is a St. Catharines pastime, and I'm for it. I'm for it. I kind of want to swim. There's another pier over that way. There's ladders hinting that one might swim across that little pond, but it might be frowned upon by the locals. Okay, just south of where we were at the beach is this like man-made park. When men make things, they do bad things. There's a interesting thing off in the distance though. There's a little stadium where people watch. This is like all about rowers. It's a rowing competition. That's the finish line. They cheer on whoever they bet money on. How dare you bet money, you gambling addicts. Like a lot of this city is this. Little man-made parks, not the forests that I love. But the beach was nice if you like gasoline, and the water was warm enough for some cultures. Hey, we found some wild grapes. I don't know if they're ripe. And we have an apple in there. It's like a grape and apple tree. This is how they invented grape apple juice that you see in the stores. That's how that was done. Okay, we are in the suburbs. We've had lunch. We're regrouping. Our goal here, I'll show you a little map. So we're up at Port Dalhousie, and we're thinking, where should we explore? The buses in this town are insane. You don't just take a bus down a street like, oh, I'm here, okay, I'll go up this. It's like one bus that jig-jags. Is jig-jag a word? I think it is. Around the whole town. Very awkward bus route. So we found this town here, Grapeview. It's near Farm Boy. That was a good store. And we're about to go on this nature type thing. And we'll see if this is decent. And then this could be an area we buy into. Do you have a house for sale? I will buy it. Now, it doesn't look very promising as a nature trail. Admittedly, it's mostly a children's park with swings, but there's hope that it turns into something bigger and better for all of us. So this trail so far, pretty helpful. There's a lot of stuff happening. There's a little tiny creek, and there's grapes everywhere. We just tried one. It was very sour. There is a dragonfly down there, but they seem to grow everywhere. Like there's trees, right there. And these are just like grapevines that attach themselves to every tree. Oh, there's little fishies, tiny little fishies. Can you see the fishes? You can see this is a grapevine. They just attach to whatever they want to, and then it's their home now. We're on a 9-minute trail, by the way. 9 minutes of glory. Well, we're in suburb hell. We found it. There's nothing but houses for miles. I feel like you need a car to live here. We found a trail, but it came out into the suburbs. We feel like we're just in Etobicoke. So there is a health food store up there, the Healthy Cupboard, and then a better trail starts near a river. It could pick up. You don't know that it won't. Okay, we checked out the Healthy Cupboard. I forgot to vlog in there, but we started talking to the owner, and she was giving us all this insider information about the best neighborhoods to live here. It's funny, every single person I've talked to has said, this is the best area of the city, and it's always a different one every single time. So everybody loves their area. So we found a trail, Merritt Trail, and this leads down to Farm Boy, and we're off. The Healthy Cupboard was a bit pricey. 1 liter of Concord grape juice, I think it was $8.50, if not $9.50. It's a bit much. They didn't have much in there, a lot of vegan brainwashing patterns. But this trail looks promising. This looks somewhat nature-like. I'm not hating it. So, how was our trip? Do we love St. Catharines?
So
It's got a lot. Look at what we're looking at right now. Which grocery store was your favorite? Because that's all we did.
yeah, Farm Boy.
Yeah, that was the first day. We never beat it. That was our first one, and then didn't get much better. But you got a nice town, St. Catharines. I'm not sure it's for us. Not enough nature, I don't think. Lots of the south end, but that's not close to anything. And then downtown's a little ghetto. That's where her temple is, and can we even go there safely? Scaresy. So, thank you for having us. And we will watch the sunset now as you thumb up the video. Thank you. Why would they thumb this down? Is it because they are walking around their neighborhood looking for cats to pet? Like we just did. We saw a Maine Coon kitty and a black kitty. They were getting along. Why can't you? Something to think about. Alright, we're done. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more videos. I'll see you in the next one. Hey, you're a Maine Coon. That's what our cat did to you too. You pet him and then he goes to bite you. You've tested your limits.
You do it. I clearly don't know how to do this.
Oh wow.
Oh, no,
Hey. Hey.
This one's easier to pet. Oh, it's fluid. She's happy. She likes